Hey everyone, just made a quick video. Some balance, some agility, some coordination. This is a nice easy warm up right here to get you started. One leg at a time, reaching down to the floor. Go slow with these. Okay, use the opposite hand, just tap the floor, try to come back up. The slower the better with these. This is not a race type of game right here. Okay, see one leg. Now if you want, challenge yourself, toss it up, catch it with two hands. If you want an extra challenge, boom, catch it with one hand. Take your time, big hands when you're catching. Switch to the other leg. Everything we do, just make sure you do the opposite leg too. You don't want to have a really balanced right leg and then a really imbalanced left leg. Okay, now we can bounce it. That was me trying to show you that I'm going to bounce it. When you're gripping the floor with your feet, think of squeezing the floor with your toes. That'll help you keep the foot on. If your ankles start to move a little bit, that's fine. That's just the little muscles in your ankles trying to balance yourself. So stay focused, stay relaxed when you do these, you'll do fine. Next one, I grabbed a kettlebell. You can grab whatever you have. So this is just adding weight to one side. So if you notice, I put it on the opposite side. So my left leg is on the floor, my right hand is balancing the weight. You can grab anything. You can grab a gallon of water, whatever you want, something to make you a little bit off balance. So you're counterbalancing. This is called counterbalancing. This is good for a lot of different sports, a lot of activities, dance, ballet, any sport you can pretty much think of. Moving on, check out the slow-mo. So this is 1 foot the whole entire time. Notice how I'm going opposite leg swinging forward. Okay, you're kind of launching yourself up. You got to practice this a little bit so you can just replay the video. Then go opposite leg. If you don't have any hoops like these agility hoops, you can just use lines on the floor if you can go outside, or use some tape. Put some tape out and just jump over, or just estimate about how far you want to go. You really want to go just another foot length, nothing too far. Tap the floor at the end, give a nice jump, boom, land on both feet. When you're doing these, make sure you have what they call a soft landing. So you want to land with your knees soft. That just means slightly bent, not fully bent, just a little bend in the knees. You're trying to cushion the blow, trying to be like a little spy landing very quietly. All right, next up, we're back to single. We've done this a lot for the warm-ups. If you guys remember with the agility ladder, we try to have no clinks, right? No clinks means you don't want your feet hitting the hoop or hitting the square, whatever you have, or hitting the tape if you put tape on the floor. So you're just going in a circle in one direction, then going back the other way. If you get no clinks, then go faster. If you clink it, then that means you got to slow down, okay? Slow and no clinks is better than fast and a bunch of clinks. This is a classic tennis move right here. We go 2 forward and 1 back. 2 forward, 1 back, okay? That one's nice and easy. Of course, again, replay these if you need to check them out again. Okay, next one, this is me trying to do slow-mo without putting the slow-mo setting on. It's very exciting. So you're going in and out. Watch this one a couple times and go slow. Okay, this one a lot of students have to do over and over to get the pace. Okay, you got to take your time. Then you can start cranking up the speed a little bit like this. You don't want to go crazy fast with this. It's more just the coordination, the agility, and the balance of this. This is not speedy yet. Here we go. Now we're doing the 1 foot. See how the opposite knee is swinging up? You're almost launching yourself up. See how the knee is slightly bent? You don't want a straight leg when you're doing this. Now do the opposite side. Watch how my knee is bent a little bit in the landing, and I stay there for a half second. They call that sticking the landing. Any of my gymnasts, you guys know you got to stick the landing always. Let's see what we got next here. Nice. This one I call the in and out. A bunch of people have different names. This is me, again, pretending to be in slow motion without using the editing tool to do slow motion. Keep the arms moving when you're doing these, right? Think about when you're running, you don't run with your arms just hanging down to the side, right? You swing your arms too. Now this is a little step up. 1, 2, 3 in, 1, 2, 3 in, 1, 2, 3 in, boom, 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 boom. Nice. So remember, you could do these as many times as you want. Today or during the weekend, I just want you to try all these out. This is a little bit challenging, what I'm about to do here. So you're just adding another coordination into the drill. So you're doing the same exact thing, 1, 2, 3 in, but you're adding the tennis ball bounce. You could use a basketball. You could use anything you got that bounces. If you don't have anything that bounces, toss something up in the air. Be creative. What you see me doing in the videos, it doesn't mean you have to do the exact same thing, right? I'm not expecting everyone to have all the same stuff. So you got to remember, we got to be creative during this time, especially when we're training at home. If you can go outside, go outside. If you can't, try to do this inside. Obviously, the bouncing might not be allowed, but you got to make the most of what we got. So now same thing. We're going in and out across this one. TYT, take your time, okay? You don't have to bounce at the exact same times I did. Boom.